Hello guys, I'm Wibsy and welcome to the new episode of SkuFactory 3. Now, in the last episode, we made this mob farm. Now, what I did in between the episodes is just put these tanks here to store experience in, and I can just go ahead and use bottles to get bottles of enchanting, to get levels. And what I needed these levels for are that I also upgraded these two. I enchanted the sieve with max level 30, and I got quite lucky to get all three at once. The fortune, efficiency and luck of the sea on D1. Although not really sure what the luck of the sea does, but the important ones are efficiency and fortune. So I got really lucky with that. And I also made 2 more hammers for this. I also moved the cobblestone generator from over there to here, so it constantly makes cobblestone for this system. Although we are going to be breaking it up and moving it. I will be moving it somewhere around here maybe, or there, probably around here. And I'm also going to be making a new generator that I'm going to be using for these systems, because I will add a couple more for different types. For this one only does gravel, and I want for the sand and the compressed blocks and stuff, and I'm gonna need more electricity for that. And I will not be using the furnace generator, and I will be using the lava generator, which I'm going to show you in a little bit. But first things first, also I'm going to be making these item conduits, because they are much easier and better to use than these transfer pipes and transfer nodes. They're much more convenient also to use. So you make it with conduit binders that we use also for these cables that we use for this, and some pulsating iron nugget that we use for pulsating iron, which is easy to make, just some ender pearls and iron. And we do have quite a few ender pearls thanks to all the endermans that were teleporting around. Also got a couple of heads. Ooh, spooky. They follow me around. Now we're gonna take these ender pearls. We don't need too many. Let's see, 3 ingots. Let's say about 3 ingots worth. Actually, we are using a lot, so let's do just 5 to be safe. Okay, turn this off. It was iron and ender pearls, yes. This is going to take a second, so while this thing does, we're going to be making the lava generator. Lava generator, which is going to be using block of redstone, machine frame, some copper, and electrum plates, which are going to be needing electrum ingots, which also we can do using the alloy smelter, just some silver and gold. They're gonna be using later once this finishes. But first, we're gonna need to make this casing, which is pretty easy to make. Just need some lapis. Alright, here we go. Machine frame. 3 copper, block of redstone. Copper on me right now. Let's see, iron, lead, gold. Wait, which do I have? Gravel. Don't have copper. Okay, we are also going to be needing some more redstone. So I'm going to grind some copper and redstone first. So give me a minute. Alright. Copper and silver finish melting. Oh yeah, also some changes that I forgot to mention is I made this sword, the Ender, which is just made from dark steel. Using iron, obsidian and coal powder, they can just easily get through Crusher, which is why we needed the last episode. And also I expanded this iron a little bit more. You're going to be needing all the space later on. And I also added this auto compressor, which takes these pieces and combines them into the chunks. So you have some more space. Alright, now that we have all of that, we're going to need electro, gold and silver. Yeah, I need some more gold. This thing finished. 4 gold ingots and 4 silver ingots, right? Silver, yes. Oh, okay, doesn't matter. We're gonna be needing electron pieces anyway later on. Alright, well that makes itself. What do we need more? What else do we need again? Yeah, just this. Take hammer. There we go, that finished fast. And now we can make this. Oh yeah, also the reason I made this sword is also it has increased chances of getting ender pearls from Enderman. So yeah, that helps. So might as well, when I'm killing it in this match, kill more ender pearls from it. It's pretty much guaranteed to get an ender pearl per enderman. Alright, we get it. Alright, make the lava generator. Go. Wow, energy. Nice. Alright. In the meantime, I'm also going to be needing my conduits. We need more conduit binders. In the meantime, I'm gonna be make those, melt them, and while we're also going to need the lava. I'm not going to be using those. I made 5 more also. Prepared 5 more crucibles. So I'm going to be placing them now while this also smelts. So here I come back in a second. Alright, I'm back. We got some conduit binders. I also made cobblestone generator tier 2. So it makes them a bit faster. Just normal cobblestone generator surrounded by iron. Now you can make this. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'll make all of them into it because we will be needing them a lot. Alright, next thing we're gonna be making is a crate, storage crate, which is made really easily. We just need some more wood. And the reason why I'm making this wooden crates is because they're better than this golden and iron chest, but being cheaper. They're cheaper and have more storage than the iron, gold and diamond chests that we're making until now. So yeah, also place them all down. I made some more fluid nodes in the meantime. Connected all this. Now what I can do is place this here and place this here. Now this is going to be filling. See how much space. This is a small one, mind you, and see how much space there is. Now we're going to be using our item conduits and connecting them to here. Now why am I using this instead of these ones? Because they're much more easier to use and more convenient. As you can see, I can just go in them and I can control what they connect to and how they connect to what. Here I can just put them to insert. Oh yeah, also when I right click them, they tell me where they go into what. And now to power it up, I can just go here and always active, and I can see it fills them up, and it's going to slowly fill up with lava, and it's going to be allowed to be taking out these pipes and put into here, which is going to start creating energy. So yeah, this is pretty much free energy. I don't have to use coal anymore. And later on, once this becomes too little energy, I could make upgraded version of a lava generator. I mean, I could actually make it right now, but I don't really need to, because by the time this lava generator becomes too little, I will be able to make reactors. Yes, they are reactors here, and they're really convenient since I can connect them to everything, and they make a lot of electricity pretty cheaply as well. As you can see, it needs a lot of graphite, reactor casing, it needs graphite a lot, which is pretty easy to make, just some graphite dust, which we need this crusher for. Which is just graphite is just smelted coal. We're also gonna need all of these things and a lot of casings and stuff, but it's actually really easy. Just needs a lot of graphite and iron, some gold and stuff. I'm pretty sure I could make it right now if I wanted to, but there isn't really a reason to, so I'm not gonna be making it. I'm gonna be using this one in the meantime. So yeah, all that is left is to just transfer this system over there, connect it to the lava generator, and make another system. But before that, I'm gonna actually sort out the problem of storage here, because this is, see how full it gets. I'm gonna sort out the problem with that. So actually, yeah, I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna solve the problem of the storage here right now. And how I'm going to do this, I'll show you in a second. Let me just empty out my inventory real quick. Some stuff I don't need. Okay. I won't need, actually, I do need this. What we'll be doing is actually pretty simple. I'm just going to move this first. Over there. Alright, I'm going to move this first over there. And what we are going to need is pretty Okay, I'm gonna be using this just as a starting point and using the crates as a final storage. I'm gonna be making this medium one, which is made with small one, some planks and void crystal blocks. And now you're wondering how can I get those? It's actually really simple. You just blocks of coal through the atomic reconstructor that we made last episode. So yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick, prepare all the necessary blocks, and I'm gonna start building it. Right, I have prepared everything we're gonna be needing for this. Alright, actually there's one more thing we're gonna be needing, and that is to take this generator with us. Thank you very much. This is going to be, this is gonna stop this because it's not gonna run electricity, but it's fine. We have a lot of materials from it anyway, and we're gonna be connecting it to that other thing later. Alright. Now what we're gonna do is from this chest take these loot bags, and what else can I take from here? Yeah, this in Ferrum, right? Yeah, I can make blocks. These bones I don't really need. Yeah. There's bone block. Oh, I can make bone blocks. That's neat. Take a couple of stacks of gunpowder and the rest I'm gonna throw away because I don't need it. Okay, now I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. First things first, I'm going to put this here and connect it with this. I also made these basic item filters, which are made really easily, just copper and paper. I made some more truss pipes. I made an energy transfer node and a trash can, which is also really easily made. And now, what I need these filters for are here. I can put a filter here, whitelist to. Actually, I can just put it in here. This, oops. I can put it here. And what I want in there are common, uncommon, and rare loot bags to go through here. Alright. I also want bones to go through there. And is there anything else? I don't think so, so yeah. I just want these things to go into here. I can just put it to insert into here. And now I'm going to put my barrel trash. I can actually put them there. Yeah. I'm going to put the barrel here. And I'm going to put this there. Just give me a second. When I'm doing this, actually no, that's not working. I need it to. Oh shit! Oh my god, I almost killed myself. Ah! Oh god. I almost killed myself right there. Good job, me. Alright, sorry, I guess I'm gonna do it this way. Oh god, mate. That wasn't good for my heart. I almost goddamn died right now. With all my stuff in here. That was really good. Alright. Anyway, back to business. You know what? you know what? I'm just going to play it safe and not gonna do that. But go from over here. Now, yeah, I'm just going to make a bridge from over here. Yeah. No, thank you. I'm not doing that again. That scared the living shit out of me. Alright. I'm down here. Okay, give me these torches. Okay. Now I'm going to place this trash bin here. Insert. There. Alright, from the chest, what I want to delete. Okay, I'll take a couple of stacks of gunpowder, since I might need it. I want to delete rotten flesh. And is there something else I want to delete? Yeah, these resin torches, not really sure why they're even here. Yeah, these books as well, I don't need them at all. Is there anything else I want to delete? Sticks. Say I want gunpowder to be deleted, rotten flesh, got some torches for whatever reason they're spawning there, and these books there. Alright. Alright, I want those things to be deleted. Yeah, I can turn it on right now. Always that. Wait, what? Yeah. I put the bones to be deleted since I don't really need them. I just take a couple of stacks just in case. Okay, I accidentally didn't press shift there when I went forward. I pressed forward instead of shift and I almost died again. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I almost died twice today. So yeah. Alright, let me just leave real quick. Alright. I just went back and put all the stuff there. I made another medium crate there because I ran out of space in chests. Alright, let's continue with this. Okay, this is taking out that stuff. Alright, next thing we want is one going to here. insert. Gonna put one filter. Oh yeah, I need another filter. Let me create one real quick. Need some paper. Yeah, I also found a lot of sugarcane when I was making these bookshelves. Where did I put my iron? Oh yeah, when I was... See, I know exactly what I'm doing, yes. Also, the fact that I almost died twice is also telling you I know what I'm doing. What is this? Paper cone. Front. What? Okay. Okay, anyway. Basic item filter. I will be putting you here, and I'm also gonna be putting these things in there, but this time it's going to be in blacklist because I don't want this to be taking out commons, rares, and uncommons. I just want to take the epics and legendaries because they can be combined. As for the electricity for this guy, I'm just gonna be using this furnace. There we go. Alright. Okay, that goes in there. Always active. This thing put on always active. There we go. As you can see, it's making them. It's... Wait, this is not gonna work the way I imagined it will. Shoot. I plan to have them go back and, as you can see, make the epic one. How I'm gonna do this? Give me a few seconds to test something. Alright, I fixed the problem. It was actually really easy to fix it. I just did a basic loop. So basically, if this creates an uncommon, you're just gonna take this uncommon and put it right back in here until I get an epic. I also put this here just to take everything out of this chest, and that's it. That's gonna be it for the storage for now. Now all that is left is for me to transfer this to over there, connect it to the other generator, and that's gonna be it for the episode. So yeah, give me a... Alright, I have moved this system over there. As you can see, I made it a bit more compact. It takes cobblestone from this chest, it puts it in here. This thing makes the gravel, this thing sieves through gravel, this combines everything, and then spits it out here. Yeah, okay, that's about it. I connected it all to electricity over here. This is making its electricity. This says always now have lava in it. So yeah. Now before I finish the episode, let's do a little opening of this epic loot bag that we have and see what we get. We got no charm. I'm not really sure how charms work, but they usually have some effects on it. This is no charm, so I can probably put my own effect in it, I guess. Magma Slime is epic. This is really useful, and this is not really that useful. Alright, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you like the video, so yeah, leave a like, leave a comment if you want to see me continue this series, and see you in the next one. Bye!